Good morning. I'm pulled off the four-wheel drive Ruby Jewel Road. I made it part way up, but I couldn't go any further. The Crosstrek was saying nope. And today, I'm going for Clark Peak. It's been on my list since I've had the list. I'm really not sure the distance, considering that I'm starting part way up the road, but I think I'm looking at a little over a 3,200 foot elevation gain. Official start time, 6:15. I'm hoping I can be up there by around 10 or 10:30. We'll see. This is the tallest mountain in the Medicine Bows. And it's chilly. I had 29 on my car thermometer. 29! Holy moly. It's probably going to be like 100 down in Fort Collins today. I'm just plowing up this road, getting pretty close to the four-wheel drive trailhead up here. You see this high point sticking up? That's not Clark Peak. It's not even close. Clark is way higher. All right, and in 30 minutes, I've made it up to the four-wheel drive trailhead. And this is at about 10,360. So I've come up over 600. I'm knocking it out. A Ruby Jewel Trail. Let's get it. And according to this sign, Ruby Jewel Lake is another 1.5 miles out. I've been hiking for 55 minutes and I've made it up here to the Kelly Lake Trail Split. And I'm knocking this out. It's not too bad at all. And that's looking up at Clark Peak. But I think what I'm gonna do on the way back is bounce it across the top, take it over to that high point, and then come down this little trail that I can see over there, connect it back with the trail I'm on right now, and make a little loop out of it. And check out these white columbine I found right here. Those are pretty wild. And is it columbine or columbines? Look at these white columbines I found. And this is a beautiful hike up here. But it has a lot of uphill, I will say that. And that's looking back at where I've come from. I'm still in the early morning shadow of the mountains, which is nice and cool. But that sun is coming. It's coming. Final push up to the lake. And in an hour and 33 minutes, I've made it up here to Ruby Jewel Lake. Awesome. Now I just need to find a way up over here and then take it to the top of Clark Peak. I'm not even going to sit down up here. I'm going to keep the hike going. I've still got quite a bit to do. But yeah, it is beautiful up here. And I would love to sit up here for like 30 minutes. But it's not an option. Let's keep going. The original plan was to take it around over there. However, I think I'm just going to shoot this gap right here instead and try and get up on the top. So far, so good. This is working out. I feel like there's got to be an easier way to do this. This is pretty difficult. Super duper steep. I've been hanging on by my toes trying to get up this thing. I'm thinking about stashing the poles. I'll try and get some action shots going up this, but man, I'm just trying to hold on. Oh my goodness. I've been coming up this thing and I'm finally back on solid ground. Whew. Wow, this is steep. Real loose in spots, real loose. I'm trying to make it over to the saddle area and get on the ridge. I'm hoping there's some kind of a social trail dug in over there because I haven't seen anything. No cairns, nothing. And this is what I got left. Straight up to the top. All right, guys, it's just now 9 o'clock on the nose, and I've been out here hiking for 2 hours and 45 minutes, and I've made it up to 12,400 vertical feet. So that means I got 550 left. And I'm just hoping that I've made it through all the real loose parts, and the rest of this is just grass. That would be nice. I went through some nasty sections on the way up. I couldn't do any video because I was hanging on for dear life. Yeah, baby. Give me this kind of terrain all the way to the top. Yeah, this sucker ramps at the end. Looks pretty good for the foreseeable future. Yeah, we got this. We got this. All right, guys, this is going to be the summit of Clark Peak. It's just now 9:25, so that took me 3 hours and 10 minutes to get up here. Heck yes. awesome views from the summit. Wow. And I've got a surprise. The summit up here is just barely in the national forest. We've got the Routt Wilderness to the east, and we've got the State Forest State Park to the west. But there's this little sliver up here that's national forest, which means we're in the drone zone, baby. Let's fly. And this is looking more to the north. I can see some lakes down there. I'm not even sure what those are. But this is a beautiful summit, and you get some amazing views from up here. Unbelievable. You can see all those bird peaks that lead up to the summit here, and those look difficult. Lots of up and down. And then as I pan more to the left, those are going to be the backs of the Mummy Mountains. I can see Ypsilon, Fairchild, and Higgs for sure. And then over there to the right is going to be Long's Peak sticking up, which is kind of weird. You wouldn't think it would be over to the right, but it is. All right, guys, it's about 11 o'clock, and I've been sitting up here on the summit of Clark Peak for a little over an hour and a half. But my little citronella incense cone burned out, and the bugs have returned. So it is time to go. It's time to head on back. All right, let's do it. Let's take it on back. And I'm loving it up here. This is awesome. And this is looking over at the high point that I thought I had to go up and over, but I can see the little bypass trail splitting off the side. Nice. And when I got to the summit and checked my GPS, it had me at 3.7 miles, which was kind of low. I thought it was going to be closer to like 4.5 or 5. And as I was driving up 14 highway this morning, I saw all this snow up here, and it kind of worried me. I wasn't sure how much more was up here. But luckily, that's pretty much it. Wow, it's like not too many people get to the top of this mountain at all. There's not even a hint of a social trail dug in up here. Either that or I'm just not on it. Well, son of a biscuit eater. Looks like I'm coming down in the wrong spot, and I should be down and over there. Looks like there is some sort of a trail that gets a little more well-defined right over there, but still, I mean, I can get down there, but yeah, once again, I'm doing this the hardest way possible. All right, and I've made it down to this little trail that I could see from up top there. Yeah, this thing's pretty janky. Wow, look at this. I feel like Judy Garland, or whoever that meme is a picture of, where she's spinning around in all the flowers in her dress. Yep, I feel like I could reenact that right here, right now. I'm hitting another tasty little drop. I mean, it's really not too bad coming down. But my goodness, this is all part of the bird humps. And that's looking way down at where I need to get to. I need to take it all the way to the bottom there and reconnect with the Ruby Jewel Trail. It's like every time I go to put the camera away, I just instantly get it back out again and start doing more video. I just hit the bypass trail. I'm gonna ride it down the grassy slope. And I'm gonna hit those switchbacks. We're getting a little wacky and weird through here. It's not too bad though. The trail peters out through here. You kind of have to guess where to go. Holy moly. This is as steep as what I came up almost. I mean, this is hard to walk down. This is getting better the lower I go. Yes. I'm getting closer and closer to being down there. This drop is deceptively big. I mean, this is long through here. I'm like halfway down it. That's looking over at Ruby Jewel Lake and Clark Peak. And I can see what I did. I basically just took it straight up the side right here. I thought that was a cairn right there, but it's not. But this is where I want to drop in right here. Nice. I'm almost down there. I'm getting real close. And the day is still beautiful. Yes, I could not have asked for anything better. It's just now 12:35, so it's taken me 1 hour and 35 minutes to get down here. And I'm not sure where this reconnects with the trail. I'm still on the south side of the marsh. I think I'm doing this right. I'm swinging it around the west side of the wet area. And so far, so good. This is pretty stable. And of course, there's gonna be water that I need to cross right here. Oh man. Let's take it down through here and see if there's a good spot. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Look at that. Perfect. All right, and I'm back on the trail. And right here looks like a good place to split off if you want to go up that other way. And this is real pretty through the trees. It was all dark this morning, couldn't really get the good colors. But yeah, this is fantastic. And I'm just taking it down the switchbacks right here. Made it back up to the four-wheel drive trailhead. So I'm back on the road. And I've got maybe a mile back down to where I'm parked. All right, guys, and I'm back. It's just now 1:35. So that took me 2 hours and 35 minutes to come down. It took me 3 hours and 10 minutes to summit. GPS has got that at 8 miles. Looking at about 3.7 up and about 4.3 down. But I hope you enjoyed that hike. And until the next one, y'all, peace.